Good morning, Year 1. Welcome to Monday's maths lesson. We're going to begin by warming up our brains with counting on 100 square. Okay, so I'm going to give you a number and I want you to count on from this number. Now, what you can do is when I give you your number, you can pause the video because I'm going to move through this quite quickly. And then you can press play again once you finish your counting. So let's begin by counting. I'm going to start with a number in the 20s. So let's start at 23 and I want you to count on to 60. So 24, 25, and you can keep counting. Okay, very good. Now I want you to start at 44 and count on to 60. 45, 46. Keep going. All right, let's make the numbers a little bit bigger now. Let's start at 83 and count all the way to 100. 84, 85. Fantastic. Now we're going to do some counting backwards. So let's start at 48, number in the 40s, and we're going to count backwards until we get to 30. 47, 46. Keep going. Okay, let's start at 78 and count backwards to 59. 77, 76. Let's start at 89 and count back to 79. We'll count back 10. 88, 87. Okay, excellent. Very good counting. So you can pause at this stage and you can use this 100 chart to keep practicing counting forwards and backwards, but I'm going to move on to the next page. Okay, now I've given you a number chart that goes all the way to 200, so the numbers are getting a little bit trickier. This time let's start at 114 and count on to 130, 115, 116. Let's start at 131 and count on. Remember, when we're counting on, it's really important that we jump straight on to the next number. So if I'm at 131, the next number I say is 132, 133. Let's start at 118 and count backwards to 110, 117, 116. Keep counting. Okay, and I'm going to stop there. You can pause on this page as well and you can keep practicing counting forwards and counting backwards. But I'm going to move on to the next slide now. Okay, on this slide I have got 5 missing numbers. I would like you to work out what numbers are missing and you can write them down on a piece of paper, and I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to do that. So have a look at the boxes, the numbers that are covered, and write down on a piece of paper the numbers that are missing. Okay, so let's start with the first number. So the first number is in the 20s. I can see 28. So one more than 28 and one less than 30. The number that's one more than 28 is, well, let's think. What's one more than 8? One more than 8 is 9. So one more than 28 must be 29. That's the first missing number. Well done if you got that right. Give yourself a tick. The next missing number, oh, there's 2 missing numbers in the 40s. So I can see number 42. One more than 42. Well, one more than 2 is 3. So one more than 42 is 43. 43. Give yourself a tick if you got that right. The next missing number is 1 more than 45 and 1 less than 47. So 1 less than 7 is 6. So 1 less than 47 must be 46. And we've got 2 more missing numbers. We've got 1 more than 74 and 1 less than 76. 1 less than 6 is 5. So 1 less than 76 must be 75. And our last missing number, it's 1 more than 82 and 1 less than 84. 1 more than 2 is 3, So 1 more than 82 must be 83. Well done if you got all 5 right. Let's move on to our next slide. Okay, I have been calling around and talking to children last week, and I have been asking you what you would like to be learning, and many of you asked to go over number bonds to 10 and 20. So that is what we're going to be focusing on today. So this slide says friends of 10. So some people call them friends of 10, some people call them rainbow facts, and other people call them number bonds. We usually call them number bonds, but I just wanted to show you this little friends of 10 activity. So friends of 10. So there's 2 numbers that go together to make 10. So you can see on the red rainbow line is 0 and 10. So 0 plus 10 is 10. Now we're on to the orange rainbow line. We've got 1 and 9. So 1 and 9 is 10. On the yellow line we have 2 and 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. They're all friends that join together to make 10. We've got the green lines. We've got 3 and 7. 3 and 7 makes 10. On the blue rainbow line, we have 4 and 6. So 4 and 6 makes 10. And then we have got our double. 5 and 5 makes 10. 6 and 4, 7 and 3, 8 and 2, 9 and 1, and 10 and 0. So those are all our number bonds, or rainbow facts, or friends of 10, sorry. Okay, in class we have been learning about part whole, and we've been learning about a bar model. So I would like you, if you've got someone near you, might be your mum or your dad or your brother or sister, tell them or tell yourself, what is the whole? Remember, the whole is always the biggest. It's all the parts together. So in this bar model, the whole number is 10. So 10 is my whole, a part is 6, and a part is 4. And if you join these 2 parts together, 6. We've got 6 red blocks and 4 purple blocks. If I join those 2 parts together, I have the whole of 10. So 6 and 4 is the same as, remember the equal sign means the same as, is the same as 10. I would like you now, you can pause the video, to write 4 number sentences to show this bar model. So we've got part, I can see a small part here which is red, and I can see a bigger part which is purple. You've got the red part and the purple part, you join them together and you have the whole, which is the yellow at the top. See if you can write 4 number sentences. So pause it here and write your number sentences, and then I'll show you the answers on the next page. Okay, here are the number sentences that you could have written. You can actually come up with 8. I've put the 10 equals at the beginning. So 10 equals, or 10 is the same as 3 plus 7. So I've got 3 in my red, 3 part, a small part which is red, and 7 purple. 3 and 7, if you join them together, it's the same as 10. Or you could just flip it. 10 is the same as, 10 equals 7 and 3. Now for some takeaway. When we take away, remember we always start with the whole. We always start with the biggest and we take a part away. So my whole is 10. So I have 10. I take away 3 and I have 7 left. Or you could write 7 equals 10 take away 3. And my last number sentence is, I have my whole, which is 10. I take away a part, which is 7, and I have 3 left. So 3 equals 10 take away 7. Okay, your activity today, which is up on the on our class page under Monday Maths, is the number bonds activity. So you can do number bonds to 10 and you can do number bonds to 20 as well. And you're going to be using a part-whole model to show your number bonds. So for example, and see if you can use coloured pencils to help you do this. So 19 and 1. I've got a part which is 1, that's my small part, so I would colour that in 1 colour, and the other parts are 19. So 19 and 1 is 20. And if you finish that, you can do the challenge, which is which will also be up on the web page as well. So Mary makes toys. On Monday, she makes 7 toys. On Tuesday, she makes 8 toys. By Wednesday, she has to make 20 toys in total. How many toys does Mary need to make on Wednesday? So I'm going to put all of these up on the class page for you, and I will also have the answers up there as well. Remember, if you do any of your work, you can email it to me to our class page, which is year1@stpeterscm.co.uk, and I can put your work up on our class page as well. All right, thank you. Have a good day.